Are you serious? Are you serious? Folks, we have breaking news coming out of Yemen. Now, as we said, Saturday, the Yemen's president, his chief of staff, was kidnapped by radical Islamic Muslim militant groups in Yemen. Now, that was Saturday. As we reported just a few minutes ago, the U.S. Embassy in Yemen may have to be evacuated as the country is falling apart. The government is under a coup attack. U.S. may need to get our personnel out of Yemen by evacuating the embassy. But wait, 22 minutes ago, Heidi just gave me this, just now breaking in Yemen, and I can't figure out why none of the national media here in America is not covering this, but Yemen's information minister has warned there's an attempted coup after clashes broke out near the presidential palace. What? Are you serious? Rebels fired on his motorcade of the prime minister of Yemen as they were driving him to hiding. Now, you would think that the national media, Heidi, would be covering this right now on any of the major networks. It's not. The story is developing so quickly, we may have a new Yemen leader by the end of today. Maybe even a new system altogether, said the information minister. He told Al Jazeera. The Associated Press is saying that this new outbreak of fighting is a step toward a coup and is targeting the state's legitimacy. Now remember, I'm not trying to tie the two together, Heidi, but the President of the United States just let the 5 most notorious radical jihadis out of Guantanamo Bay Friday. And what happened the next day? The President's chief of staff kidnapped. Joe Biden's house shot at. May not be linked. And the Prime Minister of Yemen this morning shot at. His motorcade fired on as they're trying to get him out of there. The U.S. Embassy almost ready to be run over. The nation is under a coup attack. And the information minister says, hey, you never know. By the end of the day, we might have a new Yemen. Folks, something's going on here. I'm not saying that the release of the 5 Gitmo guys is related, but the timing is not feeling good in my spirit. I don't know how you feel about it. Anyway, I'm going to try to keep you up to speed. We may have breaking news during any moment. So I'm going to stay on top of the story. Pray for peace in the Middle East. It's falling apart. And oh, by the way, Israel flies into Syria with some Apache helicopters and blows up some Hezbollah leaders who were meeting with an Iranian Revolutionary Guard general. You don't think something biblical's not going on with the signs? The second coming of Christ, the water turned blood red in Tonga after a volcano erupted from the bottom of the ocean, throwing ash and smoke and dust and rock and fire 14,000 feet in the air. That's powerful. Are you saved?